I'm going to get started. Again, my name is Nikki Lee. I am the travel agent in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm going to be your trainer. I'm going to be with you the entire time. So make sure you get a pen and paper, get a cup of coffee. I go pretty fast, so I want to make sure that you guys know where the chat box is. So if you have a question or you're stuck or you don't understand something, because I do go so fast, just go ahead and put in the chat box and I'll address it immediately. Or if you can't hear me or see me, we'll address that as well. But thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate you guys coming. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Yes, COVID came and now everyone works from home. We have schools, we have lawyers, we have doctors, we have everybody you can think of, except for dentists. And even dentists, it's so funny that they kind of do this stuff too, unless you have an emergency, right? So I want to let you guys know that this is kind of the thing to do during COVID, to be blatantly honest with you, is to work from home. And a lot of people use Zoom. So what we do is we book travel, and we book travel from home. And for the guys that don't want to say they're a travel agent, we say travel coordinator, we say host. We use a lot of different languages. So for those of you guys, there's going to be new people on this call. There's going to be people that already book a lot of travel. There's going to be new people. If there's someone brand new and someone invited you, go ahead and put in the chat box how you heard of this. Facebook, or who invited you, or where you're from, or something. Anything about you, so that I kind of know, where you guys are from and stuff. Okay, awesome. Cool. So you were searching Facebook. Okay, cool. Awesome. Just to kind of get an idea and who you were invited by. Again, my name is Nikki Lee. And whenever you go to something like this, my advice to you guys with Zoom is really, really make sure that, I want to be really direct and let you guys know that the truth is, if you're ever going to do something, make sure that that person is a person, number one, right? Especially when you're going to date someone or something and you're like, you go online, you're like, oh, is this what do they call them? Catfisher, right? You want to make sure that they're not a catfisher. So how you do that is basically just, you can, number one, Google them, right? So I told you my name is Nikki Lee. And I'm a travel agent, right? So it's probably a good idea to search what I do. And then just kind of simply go there and make sure that I am who I am. I am who I say I am, okay? It's not easy to get on Google. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But don't worry, we're gonna teach you how to do that. Not only am I on Google, but I have all these other websites, and just make sure that it doesn't say like scandalous or scam or anything like that. Now, I recommend you do this with any business that you do, especially at home business, okay? And as you can see, I have a plethora of YouTube videos helping others. We have a massive team. If you search long enough, you'll see that. Also, Instagram is another social media. Just simply go to Nikki Lee Travel Instagram, right? And just make sure that I'm a person, right? And you want to look, do I have actual pictures of me, my lifestyle, what I do, how I live, stuff like that, right? And then go to their Facebook if they don't have Instagram. And look, as you can see, here's all my travel coordinators that work together with me. And again, I'm a real person, okay? I am a real person. I have real feelings. I have real friends. I have kids. I'm a wife. So just make sure that you look through someone's social media, no matter what it is, just to make sure they're legit, okay? And I'm the type of person that I'm not shy. I will open up, the bank account or how much money I'm making and how long it took me. I tell you like it is, okay? This is not a get rich quick scheme, guys. I want to make sure that you guys all know that, okay? It's not getting rich quick. It's working from home, okay? Every day, or whatever schedule you want to make. If you just need internet, computer, cell phone, you need any device with Wi-Fi, okay? And I also want to add, if this is for you, awesome. If not, that's awesome too. But I just want to show you guys what we do and how I'm able to live an amazing, amazing life doing this 5 years and making a pretty substantial amount of income, okay? The name of the company that you'll be working with is Evolution Travel. We're gonna cover how to work and book travel from home. Now, a lot of people might say, is there really any travel going on because of COVID, right? And for those of you guys that don't know, all you would have to do is look up where to travel during COVID. Does anybody know what's open now? Anybody, go ahead and put in the chat box if you guys know of anything open right now that we can travel to. Anybody know? Dubai, yes, Dubai's open. Mexico, Aruba, Bahamas, yes. Hey, you guys know, I got some travelers here. All of Mexico, correct. Punta Cana is open, yes, absolutely. Philippines, yes. Puerto Rico, okay. So you guys do know that there's travel going on. Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I have booked more travel being at home than I've ever done in my entire life. And the other cool thing is people that never got to experience travel are actually traveling more now than they've ever been traveling. Why? Because it's lower prices, right? Some people did not get COVID yet, so they're a little bit cautious, but they're still traveling. And some people already had COVID and they want to get the heck out of here. Maldives, that's where my brother is right now. Yes, that's also open. So this might be right for you if all these things, if you're interested in traveling, right? If you want to enjoy life a little bit more, I told you guys that's my story. I don't have a boss. I work when I want. You guys can do this in the morning, at night. You can do this whenever you want. You make your own schedule, okay? You can take advantage of all the travel perks. If you're tired of not making enough money and you actually have a full-time job, but you just want to make extra money, like booking for the people that you work with and stuff, you can do this part-time as well. You can also do this as a side business, full-time or part-time. Let's say you just don't have any income at all. You can do this full-time. My first year, I did it like 60 hours a week because I saw the money potential and I just wanted to make a ton of money. And then I cut it down to 40 hours. And now I'm roughly around 20, 25 hours, okay, a week. So, and if you're already a travel agent and they let you go due to COVID and due the space and to the quarantine rules, then you can work with us at home. We can transfer everything over and it's going to be super, super easy for you guys because you already have experience. The company that we work with is Archer Travel Group. They've been in business since 1952. Members of ASTA, NACTA, OSSN, ARC, IATAN, CLIA. A lot of you guys probably don't know what accolades those are, but those are absolutely a necessity to work with as a travel agency. Now, some of you guys may have heard of a small company called Expedia, right? Expedia is one of the top producers for Archer Travel. So we have booked more Expedia than anyone else in the entire USA. We were the top producer for 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, okay? So that's cool. And then if you look on the bottom left-hand corner, we have Mr. Ron Archer and David McCovey. Ron Archer is the owner of Archer Travel, and Mr. David McCovey is the owner of Evolution Travel, which made it, and he made it possible for us to work from home. As you can see, both in the Better Business Bureau, that's not easy to do. Now, let me explain to you guys a little how this works. Now, COVID is a little bit different. A lot of people are working at home, but like I said, we've been working at home prior to COVID. So what it is let's just pretend we went to Archer Travel, we walked in the door and we said, hey, we want to work here and we want to book travel. So you get to work with your kids. You want to work with travel. Well, Archer Travel gives you the login from your home for every single company that they have an account with, okay? So let's go with Princess, Southwest, Sandals, FunJet, Disney, pretty much all of the companies that you can think of, Marriott, Apple Vacations, we have access to. And when I talk about access, that means we have direct access and direct login, okay, to these companies. Now, let me ask you this. Have you ever logged into a company called Expedia, Orbitz, Hotels, Travelocity, and Trivago and had all of the companies opened in one window, like all on different tabs to compare prices? Have you ever done that? Corey says yes. Okay, so I hate to tell you, Corey, but Expedia owns all of those companies, okay? And what's interesting is they do what's called clickbait. So let's say you look up a price on Expedia and they say it's $198 when you go all the way out. But then you go to hotels.com and they say 98, right? It's clickbait because you click on it, and then when you click all the way to the end, it's actually the same search engine, the same price. So we're spinning our wheels when we tell people like, nah, we got it, I'll book it myself online. That was me. I don't know how many of you guys think like that, but I used to think like that. And then you know what? I was looking at people that were traveling the world. I was like, is this the prices they get? But then when I became a travel agent with Archer Travel, I realized that there's something called net rates, and these are rates that you can get directly from the vendors, directly from the company, because Expedia gets it from, where do they get it from? They get it from directly from the vendor, right? So let me give you let me give you an example. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna log into Carnival Cruise. Has anybody ever went on a cruise before? I need some cruise people to show up and go in the chat box and let me know you've been on a cruise. No? Okay. Anybody been on a cruise before? Never been. I need one person. Yes. All right, cool. Jennifer. All right, cool. So okay. So we have a direct login. So whether you call Carnival Cruise or whatever way you do it, this is going to be the best way, because even when you call Carnival, there are people that answer the phone that want to make commissions. So you guys are going to have the absolute lowest price that you can find. Not only that, you have complete access. So when I say you have complete access, you can book rooms yourself for your client or for yourself. Marketing tools are completely free to you. We have flyers, videos, agent photos, web banners, trade ads, everything you can think of to help you in the business, okay? Also training. When you train with Carnival Cruise, you're going to have 2 complimentary cruises with some of the cruise companies, okay? And we're not talking about a cheesy little cruise. We're talking about a 3 to 30-day cruise that we're able to get just for you and a guest. Why do they do that? Does anybody know why they do that? Why do they give us complimentary travel? Why would they give me and my husband a room on a cruise ship and let us eat? So we can sell their product, word of mouth, referrals. Also, what are we going to do when we're there? You ever see people doing this when they're on the ship with Carnival in the background, right? That's advertisement. That's actually free advertisement for them. So the more people that say Carnival, and guess what? We're the bookers, the at-home travel coordinators, because during COVID, a lot of phone sales were let go. So now who gets the business? It's us. I want you guys to think of that for a minute, okay? Now, when you go to, let me show you how easy this is, okay? Let's say, for example, somebody says they want to go from, I don't know, anytime. They're free to go anytime. They want to go to either Mexico or the Caribbean, any ship. They want to depart from anywhere, and duration 2 to 5, 6 to 9 days, right? So I'm going to show you guys how fast this is. And also, I'm not going to only show you how fast this is, I want to show you how you can beat prices and people can't say no to you. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is I want to ask you guys, now this is for the people that have cruised or not, doesn't matter. Let's just imagine if you were to buy a cruise leaving Miami on Monday, go to Key West for the full day, go to Cozumel, Mexico the next day, then you're going to go on a free day at the sea. You're going to get the room and all of the food in fine dining restaurants and regular restaurants. How much do you think this would cost? And by the way, there's 4 different categories. There's a regular room without a window, and then they have a suite and then a balcony suite. So how much do you think something like this would be for this is the net rate. For those of you guys that don't know what the net rate is, this is going directly with the company, okay? Without commission, without money. Because when you go over here to Expedia and you look up that price, it's not going to be the same because Expedia needs to make money, right? They're travel agents, right? So what do you think? Let's be like realistic. No, not 1,500. That's a lot though. Dang, no wonder why nobody's going on cruises because they think it's too much. So a regular room with a window, let's go with that. How much do you think that costs? 500, that's a good guess. Alexis, I like that. 700, yeah, 550. Okay, 300, Jennifer says, okay, cool. So let's look at the net rate directly, okay? For an ocean view, it's $167 per person, okay? Now you guys are used to seeing it at 400. So if you sell it for 400 and you're getting it for 167, how much commission is that you're making? A lot, right? Okay, I'm not just saying this to say this, you guys. I'm gonna actually move aside. Do you guys see these albums and all these awards behind me? I'm not a record producer. Don't get excited, okay? For some rap group or hip hop group, okay? I'm not a rap artist, okay? I would love to be, but that's not my calling, okay? But those are actually awards for top income earner awards. Why? Because it's easy. Anybody can do this. Anybody, seriously. As long as you can beat prices, and even if you sold this for $300 per person, they're still getting a good deal, and you're making $140 per person. Nobody goes on a cruise themselves. I mean, they do, but not many, right? So if you're making $130 per person times 4, how much is that? 520 in one snap, right? This is why I have all these awards back here, because I do this all day long. You guys can, like, whoever's amazed, say wow in the chat box, because you should be upset with all of these cruise pros and all these different companies that are selling it this much because they're making a ton of money. They are. And I actually got angry. I was like, that's rude. That's super rude. Like, why are you going to do that? And a lot of people will say, you know what? I'll call Carnival myself and book it. You know what you can do? You can say, okay, we'll call Carnival together. So you get on the phone with the client and Carnival and you say, hey, my name is Nikki Lee. My license number is, I would like to book a rate for my client. Now the client's on the phone with Carnival. Now what can they say? They said they wanted to book it with them directly, right? Also, if they call themselves, do you think that Carnival is going to sell it for this? No. The person on the phone is going to mark it up. That's why they're very creative. They'll start at like 500, and then when you hang up, they'll call you again. Then you'll get an email on special. Like they already dragged you in. They already got you in, right? So that's what they do to get you. But this is the actual net rate that you guys are going to pay. You can go through the whole booking. It's not hard. It's quick. We have specials as well. I mean, you can see right here. I mean, even Interline program, you get as a travel agent, $150 per person. I want you guys to think of this, okay? Suites on a cruise is something a lot of people that make average money never get to go in their whole life. You know why? Because a suite is about $1,500. It has a balcony. It's like 1,100 square feet. It's huge, okay? And to be able to do that for $287, for you don't have to charge commission to yourself, is absolutely ridiculous. So for those of you guys that follow me on Nikki Lee Travel on Instagram or Nicole Lee on Facebook, you'll see me travel in the world, and this is how I'm able to do it. I'm not making, $1 trillion a year, but I am able to travel a lot because of these prices, okay? So I just wanted to show you guys this. And we have a ton of other companies that we can log into that you guys are going to be able to log into. So let's go with Disney. Disney's a big deal. We're logged in right through Archer Travel. We're going to be working with them. They give us the COVID updates, the truth. We don't have to fall into clickbait like Disney's not open or anything, okay? We get our own websites and a lot of these different vendors. So I'll show you guys what my Disney site looks like. You don't have to have it. You can make your own if you want. It's really kind of up to you. So I'm going to show you guys what my Disney site looks like. Okay. And somebody asked, am I in the right place? I think so. If you want to work from home, yes, I'm the trainer. So you guys will get all the different companies. I'm just showing you guys a few for just kind of like a demonstration. I can't show you all of them. We have hundreds and thousands. but Disney's another favorite that people like to do. This is my own website. As you can see, it says, it doesn't have a Disney number on it. It says Archer Travel. It has my company, has my phone number and my email address. So if you need me, you can send this, contact us. It goes straight to me. It's linked to my Facebook and my YouTube channel. It's pretty cool once you get going. Okay. Let's see here. So let's move on. Where you can book all of them. You can book family travel. You can book people that go once a year. That's typically what people do once a year. And well, again, we have a company called Profit Agility. And this kind of blew me away when I first started. I was like, no way are those the prices. So I just want to kind of show you guys, because a lot of people go with families and they need, they need good deals. It's a family, right? And if you pay per person, it can be a lot. So what I'm going to show you guys is one of the vendors, we call them vendors, but they're companies that we can book with that have net rates and we're able to add the commission on. So I want to show you the absolute ridiculous prices. And by the way, you get the best prices when you do last minute or you do really far out in advance. So write that down, okay? The best prices are really close to the date or far out. You also get the best rates when you book on Tuesday, Wednesday, okay? Now I'm going to show you. Oh, Sarah, I'm going to get to that. Don't worry. I want to show you guys all the things that you can book first because there's a lot. That's an easy part. It's like 3 slides down. So let me just kind of show you guys an example. If you were to book Mexico for 1 week, right? This is last minute. As you can see, it's next week, right? It's normally advertised for $13.49. This is not a regular resort. This is amazing, okay? This is crazy. Look at it. It's not just like a hotel. It's an actual resort, okay? Now, you see how it has a kitchen, dining room, bathroom. This is typical for families to rent, right? So how much would you think this is for a week? Does anyone want to kind of take a guess? And the reason that they're low is because they want to promote the resort. They want us to fill empty spots. So we get all the empty hotels, okay? 100, hey, that was 100 was good. 100 was close. So our net rate is $316. It's normally $1,300, but we get it for $316. So how much would you guys sell it for? A resort like this for, you could bring 5 people with you or 2 families when it's a 2-bedroom. How much would you guys sell it for? Me personally, I'd sell it for $100 a night. Yeah, Corey's got it right. Like 800, 700, that would be more like it, right? And you'd make the extra commission. 316 is the net rate. So all the extra goes in your pocket. Okay. So that's another way that I make a silly amount of money. And by the way, I'm going to show you guys where our clients come from. But me personally, I do wherever they are. That's going to be my answer. Okay. I post everywhere. Exactly like you guys came to this is exactly how I train you guys, how you can have massive success and get a lot of clients. I showed you the first one with the Google on how to get to top of Google, right? That's about a 10-minute class and it's fast. And I show you guys, when you guys go to Google directly, right? This is one thing I'm going to teach you guys how to do. This is really important. And someone goes to travel agent in Henderson in my city. When you log on to that, do you guys see that I'm the first person on there? I'm the first person on the top. Does anybody see why I'm the first person? Does anybody notice a reason why I'm there on the top and no one else is? Yeah, recommendations, yeah, ratings, no, 3 stars, nope. You guys are getting there. Come on, somebody win the prize. You always want to have something that someone else doesn't have. Do you guys notice something about 24 hours? Christina, yes, I am open 24 hours, but no one else is. They're all closed at this time. Why wouldn't I gobble up all of the Las Vegas people that need a travel agent? Does everybody understand that? I'm going to show you guys how to do that in your small town. It's awesome. That's one of the way to get customers. Do you think you'll get customers if I get you to the top of Google and you're open and they're closed? Of course you're going to get a lot of customers. You're going to get people calling you all day. If you answer your phone at 3 in the morning and you're going to make $350. Are you going to answer at 3 in the morning to make $350? Yes. Jones says yes. Get the person to call me right now. Absolutely. I help you with that. So don't worry. Business travel is a big deal right now, guys, because they don't know where they can go for COVID. They don't know what they can do. They don't know where the testing is. We have all of that information. We have all of the forms. We help you with that. So business travel is a big deal. Also sports travel. Yes, there's sports. They have to get tested. We'll help you with that as well. Religious travel is a big deal. A lot of people are in the world, in churches, are trying to help the world. They're trying to feed the poor. They're trying to help with medical supplies. They are traveling, guys. And if you're the travel coordinator, look at the example. If you sold a trip to a pastor or a priest and you told them, hey, tell the whole church that this is what we're going to promote. It's $1,000 per person. I'm going on the high end. Okay. By the way, I think high. So $1,000 per person, and you're going to make 10%, right? I gave it a very low commission because it fluctuates, right? So I gave you the lowest, $100 per person. And if 50 people from the church go, you're going to make $5,000. What do you do with that $5,000? Well, one thing is that you can send the pastor for free and his wife, right? Because if you make $5,000, are you going to pay for the pastor and his wife? I mean, I would, absolutely, right? Not only that, I'd probably give 500 back to the church. Like here, this is for you guys. This is for whatever you need for the church. Maybe even 1,000. You know what I mean? I mean, how do they say no to that, right? And then they'll always book with you. Wedding travel is a big deal. Yes, it's still happening during COVID. We also sell sporting tickets, concert tickets, theme parks, Universal. We sell it all. Cruises. There's nothing that we can't sell. Also, airfare. We have Southwest. We have United. We have Delta. We have Blue Sky. We have every airline you can think of. Okay. We have a company called Vax Vacation Access that has just basically every single thing you can think of, including activities. So activities all over the world, parasailing. And you know what? We do price comparisons as well. Okay. Now, yes, we teach all about COVID preventions. Yes, they practice that. And absolutely, we help with all of that. We have all the forms. We have all the emails of what we can and can't do, where we can go, where we can't go. Absolutely. We also can do payment plans. A lot of people that book online, they want to do a payment plan. Most of the people in the world can't go because they don't have $3,000 to go to Paris. Okay. But if we can beat prices and we can do a payment plans and we can do, all right, you can pay us $100 a month until Paris is paid up. That's why people use travel coordinators. For those of you guys that don't know, don't worry. You're just not educated on the subject. That was me. I didn't understand it. I didn't know. Also split payments. A lot of people, they accept only one credit card. Well, we accept multiple. We also can do multiple destinations. So if you want to go from Paris to Japan, to Italy, to wherever, you can go back and forth and we can do that as well. You go on one of the online travel agents, you're not able to do that. Also special promotions and things we have. Now let's talk about how much commission you're going to make. Somebody asked, how much money am I going to make? So for the travel portion of this, okay, because there's several things that we can do, but we're just going to talk about travel right now, just booking travel with the vendors, okay? You can make daily money, you can make weekly money, and you can make bi-weekly money. It's up to you. All of the vendors that we have a certain amount of percentage that they're going to pay to Archer Travel. And then Archer Travel will pay you. So let me give you kind of an example. If Jones books a Carnival Cruise and makes $1,000, Carnival is going to give Archer Travel a check for $1,000, but they are going to keep 10%, which is $100. Also, the person that invited you, you do not have to team build, but if you bring someone in the business and they book travel, you're going to make 10% of everything that they book. Does that make sense to everybody? So Jones is going to get $800 out of the 1,000. He gets the lion's share because he did most of it. He handled the client. He did all the paperwork. He did whatever he needed to do for his client to be happy. Archer's going to get 10%, And a lot of you are like, why? Well, the reason that they get 10% is because they have all the access. They have errors and omissions insurance. They have all of the vendors. They handle issues if we need it. They have a hotline that we need. They also have assistants. They are specialists. If we need to beat prices and we don't know how, or we don't know where to go or what to do, they are there to help us. It's just like we're working in the agency, okay? 10% is to your sponsor. You don't have to do this. You're not obligated. But the people that invited you to this, they want 10%. They want to teach you how to book, and then they get 10% of your travel, and then they get 80% of their own. It's a win-win for everybody. You don't have to build the team of travel agents. Don't feel obligated. For my first 2 years, all I did was book travel. I made a ton of money. Actually, those awards on that side is all in the 2 years that I just booked travel. That's all I did. I never brought anyone in. Never. I never even introduced it. But I'll tell you what, when COVID came around, I felt like, holy smokes, I'm making a lot of money. I feel super selfish if I don't help people that are stuck at home on unemployment or no money at all, or got fired from their jobs or have COVID. I felt bad. I was like, you know what? I feel a little bit weird, but let me just share what I do, because if I can do it, anybody can do it. And as soon as I showed them how to book travel, before you know it, you got 100, 200, 300 people, and you're making 10% of all of them. Trust me, it adds up. It's very, very healthy, okay? 80% is actually the highest in the industry. Deb said, what about insurance? Yes, we have errors and omissions insurance with Archer Travel. So mistakes, don't worry. We help you with that. We show you how to do that. Don't worry. Archer Travel has been in business for a really long time. If you know about errors and omissions, yes, we have it. Absolutely. Now, this is the reason that I really started to get involved with, guys. You may love to book travel, or maybe you already make a lot of money and you're just in there for the benefits. You can actually use it for benefits if you wanted to. I'm going to tell you a few of the things that you get. You get cruises. As soon as you do the training, they give you a completely complimentary cruise for you and your spouse. You can earn points toward travel. So I'll give you guys an example of what I did the other day. AM Rewards is one of our vendors or companies, right? And what I did was I booked about 5 different families. And what happened is I didn't only make cash commission, but I also made points with this company. And when I made points, I converted it over to my own vacation. So as you can see, I have 580 saved up for the next vacation. But as you guys can see, I am going to Cancun next week, and I used Sunscape Akumal Beach to go free. I don't have to pay. I do have to pay for airfare though on that trip. We do have other things where you get the airfare. I teach you guys how to get the airfare complimentary as well. But for this particular one, I booked 5 vacations with this company and they gave me a free stay. I'm going for 5 days. Okay. So points as well. You're able to convert points over to your own travel. Travel agent discounts are really ridiculous. When you get an IATAN card, I'll show you that on the next slide. But when you get an IATAN card, that means you have made $5,000. You can have the potential to get 75% off flights and 50% off flights, like on Alaskan Air or Hawaiian Air, United, those different airlines. And usually it's an instant upgrade. So when you use your IATAN card and you put it at the car rental or the travel companies, they're like, yeah, this person knows what they're doing. We better give them a suite, because they're going to definitely judge us and they're definitely going to be looking. They're going to probably be taking pictures. So wouldn't you give me a good room? For sure. So it's like an instant upgrade. You're also going to be invited by email for several fam trips. We have 2 girls going on a fam trip to Jamaica at Sandals. Sandals is no joke of a vacation. They have those over the water bungalows. It's gorgeous. And they have everything all inclusive. So we have a few agents going during COVID to Jamaica. It's completely complimentary. There is a catch though. There is a catch. And here's the catch. You do have to go on a tour to see the resort while you're there. So they take about 2 hours out of your time. To be honest with you, I did a Disney one and they took up my whole day, but I went for 4 days. They gave me 4 days hotel they did take the whole day. I started at 12 and they had me till 8, but they fed us. They gave us a hopper pass. They also gave us the Universal Studios pass. And to be honest with you, I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know we were going to be for 8 hours with them, but I actually learned a lot. And I actually got a lot of Disney bookings after that because I was able to talk about it, right? So, you know, you don't just get it for free. You have to give something in return, your time, right? But I was okay with it because I'm a travel coordinator, my husband's a travel coordinator, and my son's a travel coordinator, and we get 2 passes. So we had 6 passes, which is cool, which is really cool. And they give you the transportation too. Oh, Rod said he did it. Rod, you went to Disney? That's awesome. We went last year, Marnie and I, and a few other agents, we went together. That's cool. All right, and they have a lot of talks, Rod says. So these are some of the other travel agent perks. Besides Disney and Universal, they do have cruise inspections where if you don't like to cruise and you just want to go on the ship and see the food, and I personally don't like cruises that much because, you know, I'm one of those people that get a little sick on the cruise ship, but I go when it's parked and I spend the whole day on the cruise and have a blast. I love it, and I'm able to take pictures and stuff. Fam trips, it's special invites like I talked about Sandals. We do have places that do have free dinners when you learn, appreciation dinners. And then also our team's called Rising Tide, and we do a lot of cash incentives, a lot of prizes for top travel booker. Anybody that shows up to a training, we give cash. So there's always some kind of incentive to help you guys with your success. All of the leaders inside Rising Tide, we love to give away money to those who are working hard. Okay, bonuses, just like work does. Okay, somebody asked this at the beginning, how do you get the certification? It's actually very, very easy. When you log into the back office, there's a travel training program. You're gonna get your login, and I'm gonna show you guys what it is. You're gonna watch all these videos, and then you're gonna answer the questions. Don't worry, if you don't answer correctly, you can keep answering until you get it right. We have this expression, this saying, fresh out of jail or fresh out of Yale, you can do this business. So anybody can do it. Everyone's welcome. I love all nations. I love all colors. We all bleed the same color, red. We can all be capable of the same thing. So we all can do it, and we all can succeed, and we could all book a lot of travel. Just so you guys know, I moved to Vegas with $500 in my pocket, and I'm a 6-figure income earner. No joke. Like right now, I'm going to show you because I don't like to talk. You ever hear those people just talking, saying how much money they make, right? But they don't actually show you. Don't ever go in a company where people can't show you the money, okay? You ever see that? Show me the money, right? This is what I advise you guys to do, okay? I'm going to go back a little while because I don't want to just show you this week because you want to see consistently. Like if people ask you, like, let me see the consistency. That's what you need to look at how much money they're making and how consistent it is, okay? That's super, super important, really important, okay, guys? So let's start with COVID when it started, okay? I didn't make that much. I only made, what does it say, 4,700 right when COVID hit. I personally don't know anybody that was making 4,000 for the month during COVID. It was scary. Everybody was hiding at home. But I was getting foreign exchange students home. I was getting people to funerals that they needed. I was doing it. I was open. Everybody was closed. I still made, my worst was the 4,000. That's 1,000 a week. Anybody make 1,000 a week? And then I started getting it down. I was like, oh, I got this. And then in April, I made 7,000 in the week. Okay. Still not that much, but it's still a lot during COVID, right? Staying home, having freedom, no boss to tell you what the heck to do, right? And all I did was follow a system. Then I got this one, 6,700, right? And then you can see, then this month, that was 6, 7. And then, you know, I had one really, really good month. I can't remember what month that was. What month was that? 7. Here it is. Look at my September month. My September month, I made $11,000 in September, right? If I can do it, and I moved to Vegas with $500 in my pocket with 2 kids single and scared to death on what the heck I was going to eat the next month, then you guys can do it. Anybody can do this business, okay? I'm just here to help you, and I like the 10%. I'm not gonna lie, okay? And then, let's see. And then this month I was at 7,400, okay? So I always have somebody show you the money, okay? And show that it's their name. Here's my name, Nikki and Charles Lee. That's my husband. By the way, I wanna let you guys know that my husband was a professional MMA fighter and he was a poker dealer. And when he saw me making money, he was like, you know what? Show me what you're doing. I want to do this. And he makes 3 times the amount I do as a male. Very, very, very aggressive. And he's an awesome person. He likes to help people. Okay. So let's get through, you guys. You got a few more minutes and then we're almost done. Okay. Oh, somebody asked this. How do you gain clients, right? So things have changed during COVID. A little bit of things have changed during COVID. Let me just kind of run through of what's going on in the world. Things are becoming more automated and more from home, okay? Have you guys ever logged on to Facebook and you've been to like your news feed? How many times have you guys logged into Facebook? Like 2 or 3 times a day? I did like 12, I'm guilty. It's important that you're not a consumer and you're a producer. You don't want to be a consumer and buy, right? You want to sell, right? So I want to show you guys. So do you see a sponsor? Do you see the sponsor ad? Deb, for the trainings, you can train with every single vendor and it's completely free. Actually, vendors pay you sometimes when you do the trainings, which I like. That's cool. So do you guys see this sponsored ad on Facebook? Pay attention, okay? This is really important, okay? You guys might want to write this down, okay? You ever see the sponsored ad where it says like Sandals or let's go with Travel Agent Network, something like that? Have you guys ever seen it? Say yes if you've ever seen a sponsored ad. And if you didn't, I'm showing it to you right now. And you've seen like this travel, somebody diving in the water, and then they say book now. Okay, cool. So what they're doing right now is normally they would call the company and they would get an agent, right? Is this true or is this true? But right now, during COVID, who is booking all the travel is the people at home. So what happens is when you log on to these ads, it's going to take you to something like, let's see, travel agent, travel leaders. Let's see, I'm going to show you a company. Travel agents, right? I'm going to show you this. What you're going to get is you're going to get this, right? No phone number, nothing. And it says, find the best travel agent for you because they're moving to the online again. We're evolving, right? So what are they going to do? They're going to go, where's my state? Let's see. I live in Hawaii. Let's just use Hawaii, for example, right? Let's use Hawaii because I need to book something. I got to go to Cancun. I got to book and I need a travel coordinator because I have 12 people. Well, there's 12 agents advertised with this company. Do you see them? Do you guys know who these people are? Who are they? Look right here, what it says. What does this say? Does anybody see that? What are these people? An independent agent. What does that mean? It's a nice way of saying we work from home. Does that make sense? These are you. This is you guys right here. There's you guys. Does that make sense? Does everybody understand that? Right? So going on the top of Google, which we show you, we also show you how to post ads and where to post them for free. You don't have to pay for it. And also some of the companies advertise for you, like Jamaica. They have a One Love Jamaica, and they advertise. You get to advertise in your little town, right? I don't say state, but I say town because you get bigger coverage. Is everybody understanding that? So I just showed you guys 3 ways. Once you guys get working, we have training, and I'm going to show you guys that as well. And it's every single day, and you guys can come. All the trainings are free. You don't have to pay anything, okay? They're live trainings in our team, and I'm going to show you guys. We hold your hand when you start. You have the orientation, you have the Q&A, you have everything you need. Traveling, how to book airfare, how to get free trips. All of the trainings are here, and you can come when you want. If you miss it, we play you a video and you can watch it at your own leisure. It's awesome, you guys. Now, this is our team website. Remember, I told you we call it Rising Tide. We do have other teams inside. We have Team Infinity. We have Beach Bosses. We have all teams. You can create your own team name. It's super, super awesome. It's amazing. So do you get to choose which company you train with? Yeah, I do. I'm like that. I'm a hog with like room res. I use the low rate ones and then I hike the commission up high. I use Carnival, I use Disney, I love Sandals. Club Med is the best. Why? Because they pay out 35% commission. Why wouldn't I sell Club Med, right? So I advertise Club Med a lot. And then I do a lot of, I do a lot of Vegas because I'm in Vegas. So I do a lot of nightclubs, transportation. I do a lot of shows, a lot of pool parties, stuff like that. So I'm a Vegas specialist. You can pick what you want to do because we have access to the whole world. Sky's the limit, right? But yes, Galaxy, I do have, sorry, I forgot your name. I do have my favorites that I like to work with. I also like ones that are easy, like Vax Vacation Access. I like Vax because we can add how much money we want to make to invoice, and we can send them an email with the invoice, and then they just put their credit card and send it back. It's real easy. So the live trainings are super, super easy. We also have tons and tons of support. We also have other options. For those of you guys that are super shy and you're like, I want to do something, I want to work somewhere, but I don't want to book travel and I don't want to talk to customers. If that's you and you're an introvert and you're like, not for me, we have other options. We have currency trading that we do, and we teach you how to do the currency trading. We also have a CBD division, and we're able to sell CBD. So maybe travel isn't your thing, and you're like, let me try the currency trading thing. So the Forex might be an option for you. So we have that as well. It's just an option. Once you're in the company, you can get in there and you can do that as well. So it is optional. But I showed you 3 ways to get clients, but there's actually over 100 different ways to get clients. And I personally teach you that. CBD is like hemp oil for pain, anxiety, stuff like that, with THC and without THC. So we have tea and oils and dog treats and all kinds of stuff. But again, that's optional. That's another option that we have if you want to do that. Okay, I do all of them. I do everything. I do it all. So let's go over a little bit of everything of what we have. You're going to have access to a full-on travel agency. You're going to have several websites. You're going to have your very own website. Now, a lot of people don't like the website and some people love it. So it depends on you. So this is my website that I get. I use the Disney one. I use the cruise one. It's up to you which one you want. I also made my own, and this one's free. Okay, it's free. But I made my own. So what I did was I just made Nikki Lee Travel. It cost me like 15 bucks. And I just made my own travel site. You can do that if you want. But I always say that thing like, yeah, if it's free, it's for me. So I didn't make this until later, till I started making money. So it's optional. It's up to you. You can make your own site and put your own stuff on there. Your contact information, a little bit about you, what you like to book and all that stuff. See, nightclubs for Vegas. I'm big on that. So you can put what you want in there. You're going to get a travel agent certification, a little certificate. It's really cool. You're also going to get access to all of the vendors. You have the ability to earn your own IATAN once you start booking. You're going to get marketing training. We're going to hold your hand how to on everything. You're going to get free brochures and how to do it for sure. We teach everybody. We train everybody equally. Everybody gets the same amount of attention. You're also going to get brochures from vendors. They're going to send it to your house completely free. I use these instead of paying for business cards. That's just what I do. Now, the bonus referral compensation plan, again, remember I told you guys this is optional. You don't have to do this, okay? You don't have to. That's $5,000 commission total. Then you'll earn the IATAN card. Now, guys, I'm going to go over this really, really quickly. So if you have any questions, please put it in the chat box. I can see all the chats. Okay, please put it in the chats if you have any questions at all. But like I said, please put in the chat box that you guys understand that it's optional. You just have to book travel. You don't have to invite anyone to this company because team building is optional. You don't have to do it, okay? So as long as you guys understand, okay, cool, Lisa understands. All right, I did this business the first 2 years and I never brought anybody on business. But when my husband was like, okay, this is kind of BS. I'm at work during New Year's and you're at home, you're making double the income and I want to do what you're doing. And then he ended up making more than I did. So I invited my husband. Plus I wanted to be with him. I felt like New Year's, holidays, I was without my husband and I was getting a little bit annoyed. And I was like, there has to be a different way for sure. Okay. So let's just talk about it real quick. It's optional. These are all the levels. You don't have to do it, but you have levels that you can make different money. Let me tell you about the money, okay? When you bring in 3 people to the business, you're gonna make about $56 a month, every month, okay? When you bring in 6 people to the business, you're gonna make about 120. When you bring in 9 people, you make about 150 to 200 every single week. When you're a gold, meaning you have 15 people and you help 3 become 9, then that's about $1,100 to $1,200 every single month. Okay, that's like a regular job. Okay, and don't worry, we teach you how to do this. Okay, when you make platinum, you're going to make about $4,000 every month. Okay, and you can have multiple accounts as well. Okay, we allow you to have a few accounts, and then the money just keeps going up and up and up, and it's a profit pool. Okay, so Charles and I and all of the leaders inside Rising Tide, we also do a bonus incentive program. So all you have to do is bring one person into the business once you come in, and you actually can get a raffle to make anywhere from $500 to thousands of dollars. Okay, so we do it each month. So a lot of team builders make money. A lot of travel bookers make money as well, because we always want to celebrate everybody that makes a ton of money, right? So let's go over the pay again. So just to reiterate, travel, we get paid daily, weekly, and optional referral. When you team build, you get paid once a month. And there is a card, it's called the Akimbo card. And that is the card that you're going to get paid on. Like I said, daily, weekly, monthly. You can get paid anytime you want, okay? And then I personally like to make money all sides of the business now that I understand it, but I love it all. My husband does the team building. He doesn't do the booking. I do the booking and the team building, okay? You don't have to be American to get an Akimbo card. No, we can pay you Akimbo, okay? We can pay you through PayPal. All right, if you're in Mexico or whatever. Now, somebody asked me, is there a fee that we had to pay to start? Well, during COVID, it's a little bit different. Obviously, we don't do what we used to do. So what we used to do is to work with Archer Travel, it would be $369. But we're not going to do that during COVID, okay? We actually give this to you for free. Let me explain how it is free, okay? $49 is to come in and get your license today, okay? $49 is to get your, oh, by the way, guys, stay till the end because I'm gonna give you a gift to everybody that's on this. We're gonna give you a gift, okay? So stay till the end. I got like 3 more slides left and then I'm done. You guys will all get the gift. $49 is the amount of money that it takes to start and at least take the test and pass and get your certification, okay? That's to start. Now, how is it free? How is it free? We have a checklist, a steps to success, okay? Steps to success. When you complete that checklist, we're gonna give you your $49 back. I don't know of another company that does that, but that's what we do because we have confidence and we know that you guys are gonna do very well, and we have confidence in our trainers and in all of our trainings. And we have so many leaders that it's absolutely ridiculous. And a lot of you guys would be like, yeah, well, like I did show me the money, right? I probably should show you that too, right? Like, yeah, I don't know. Do you really have leaders? Do you really have people that make money? I'm going to show you guys some people that have made money, but just were like you, that came in the business and didn't know anything and were a nervous wreck. Here they are. Let me show you. Here they are, making six-figure incomes, okay? All of these guys I did not know from anywhere but online. We call that the cold market, right? All of these people were friends of friends of friends. And look, the list goes on. This is our actual, this is our page that shows recognition. Travel, super travel bookers, all here. Look at all the names. And then we have all of these guys. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. These are the beginners that just start booking travel and making a certain amount. But it's a lot. It's a lot of leaders, a lot of people. Some people make 300 a week. Some people make 1,000 a week. Some people make 10,000. It all really depends on how much you want to work. A lot of people say to me, how do I know I'm going to make money? Well, how do I know you're going to show up to learn, right? So it goes both ways. And a lot of people might say, $49, why do I have to pay to get started? Well, I always say, if it's for you, great. If not, that's okay. Go back to the person that invited you. Don't ghost them. Let them know that, hey, look, I love it, but this is my situation. Don't ghost them, because they're going to probably keep your number for future, or if you need travel booked at a lower rate. Okay. So $49, that's a COVID special. So I don't think COVID's going anywhere. It's been a little while. However, I am going to offer you guys a few more things. Okay. $49, you're going to get completely everything that we talked about, everything, all of the training, everything. You can train anywhere from 2 hours to 30 hours a week. It depends on how fast it takes you to learn the system. Some people do it in 3 days. That would be me. Some people take a month, but who cares? $49 is nothing to start your own business. And in a month, you could be making up to $3,000, $4,000. No joke. I had one girl, she sold a whole cruise ship 3 years ago. 50,000 was her first commission. Now, that's not often, but that did actually happen. So can it happen to you? Yes, absolutely. What job do you know that can actually happen to you? You can get a $50,000 bonus. Probably zero. But let me ask you this. If it's not this, it's okay. We're okay with it. I'm okay with it. I just want to share the opportunity of how I'm able to make a lot of money. And what I want to let you guys know is, if not this, then what? What's your other option? Because a lot of people would say, why do I have to pay $49 to get a license? Right? Well, number one, $49 is because you're going to take your business serious, because you're going to have a license to work with a reputable company. We want to make sure that you do everything the correct way. And the only way you're going to do that is if you have skin in the game, right? You ever watch Shark Tank? You got to put skin in the game, right? The other thing is, if you don't do this and you do something else, let's say your other option, go work at Starbucks, go work at home doing collections, right? Let's just say you're working collections at home, right? You still have to get some sort of license or something, anything. Trust me, you do. You have to get Zoom. That's $14 a month. There's always some kind of expense, no matter what you do. Let's say you work at Starbucks, okay? I use this example because my daughter's 17. She can't do this business, so she did want to get a job. She worked at Starbucks. What happened? She went to the manager. They said, you're hired. You have to get black shoes. You have to get an apron, and you have to get black pants. Guess who bought that? This girl right here. And I couldn't believe that I spent $200 on shoes, pants, and an apron. And of course, I had to get other things. She wanted a pen. She wanted a little thing to bring her lunch. So $200, that's how much it costs to start a job. There's always an expense. Not only that, she has to pay $4 to $5 every single day in gas to get to her job. People don't think of it like that, right? What's $5 a day? Times 5, that's $25. Times a month, that's $100 expense just to pay for gas to go to work. When you get the job, do you ask, why do I have to pay $100 in gas to work here? You ever ask that? Think smart. It's not really much of an expense now, is it? Not really. You're going to get the license with us for only $49, okay? You're going to have 30 days to complete the checklist. What's on the checklist? Well, you have to register with vendors. You have to come to a training. You have to show up to 2 trainings, okay? I think you could do that in 2 months, right? Can we all agree? You have to do an orientation, because orientation tells you what to do. You're still going to have to do an orientation if you work at Starbucks, if you work at Walmart, if you work at a car dealer, you still have to do orientation. Okay. We have orientation. That way we handhold and we tell you what to do. Okay. And also, just so you guys know, it's the expense to run a business. Okay. In 10 days, if you guys don't like it, you can cancel your membership and you can say, you know what, this is too hard. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in myself. I don't like it. Whatever the reason is, you're not locked in. You can do it for 2 months, make $10,000 and haul butt out and leave. Some people can do that if they want. It's up to you. One person enrolled, they went on their free cruise and I never heard from them again. I felt a little bit used, but is it possible? Yeah, why not? He went to Hawaii for 30 days. That was a $6,000 trip. And how much did he pay? $49 to get in the business. Okay. So it's $49 today. For those of you guys that come on today, I do have some vacation certificates. I don't have many. I only have 10 for the first 10 that come in once we close this out. And what will happen is I will let you guys know that time starts now. And the first 10 that get back to the person that invited them and let them know that they're ready. Alexis, no problem. We have ways around that. For people that can't get started or whatever, let us know what the situation. It's okay. What day you can get started, and they'll come to me and they'll ask if what we can do. I may be able to do it for 1 or 2, but I can't do it for 10. But we do have vacation certificates that give you 3. I think it's 2 days. In a hotel anywhere. There's like 30 different locations that you can pick, and super, super awesome. And now you're going to either choose, you're going to make money with booking travel, you're going to make money selling CBD, or you're going to make money with team building. Okay. Once you make money, 30 days later, which it's 115 now, on 215, $69.95 is going to come out of your money of what you made. If you make $1,000, you're going to bring about $940 home. Okay. So that's the expense that you're going to have. If you don't do anything and you just sit on your butt and you watch shows, then you're going to have to pay $69.95 to continue your business. It's up to you how much money you're going to make, but that's the expense for all of the things that I talked about. But most people get to work and they get moving and they get their $49 back and get a free business, because we're only doing that during COVID. And the vacation certificates are very limited because it is COVID time. I only have 10 for today. So the next 10 people that come in quickly, you guys will get the certificate. Okay. For those of you guys that are ready, so what are we doing today? $49, get started, get back to the person that invited you and let them know that I'm excited, I'm ready to get started. And for those of you guys that are ready, put in the chat box that you're ready so I can see who you are, because I'm going to be training you. So just simply write, I'm ready, so I can see who you are. Elizabeth is ready. Oops. Elizabeth is ready. What do we have? We have Elizabeth, we have Nick, we have Patty. We have, okay, cool. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, cool. Nice. All right. I got a lot of people to train. Okay, cool. Let's see here. I'm just going to take a screenshot so that I can see. For those of you guys that have questions, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. We're going to answer some questions for you, but I just want to end it with, let's go. I'm ready. Okay, cool. I want to let you guys know that we are a community support network and training of travel professionals, and we're here designed to help you achieve financial freedom, time freedom using the travel business model. My husband always says we have a community. We don't lie, cheat, or steal. And this is for everyone. Okay. And if you're struggling and not making enough money at home, or being challenged, or need more time for your family, then this is definitely right for you guys. We can help you. We will hold your hand. We'll help you. This is not right for, now these people probably already checked out and left. Okay. Whiners, tire kickers, complainers, anyone negative or toxic. okay? And know-it-alls, okay? I used to be a know-it-all. I thought I knew everything. And you know what? I was a broke know-it-all. I was broke. And then I met my husband. He had to change my mindset a little bit. And once that happened, I was like, all right, I get this game. I have to be coachable. All I have to do is be coachable and everything will be okay. And when I started to do that, I was okay. So we want to learn, we want to work with positive people who are kind, high-spirited people. This is a community of travel agents to help others, okay? And we want to work hard for their success. So get back to the person that invited you. Let them know I'm ready to go. I'm absolutely ready to go. You have to pass the PTA training, register with vendors, book some travel, get some headway so that you don't have to pay the $69 30 days later. And then you can market and specialization and then share the opportunity. Don't keep it to yourself and be selfish, because bringing one person on board is going to get you a raffle anywhere between $500 and thousands of dollars. So you definitely want to bring one person in, and your sponsor will let you know what that is. Now, Lisa's excited. She's getting the link now. Can you train on a tablet? Yes, of course, absolutely. I will explain the 69, absolutely. That's 30 days later. That will be taken out of whatever money you make. For those of you that are team builder, it'll be taken out of the team building money. For those of you that book travel, it'll be taken out of the travel. For those of you that come into the CBD business, it will be taken out of the CBD commission. Hilarious. Okay, awesome. I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing night. Bye, guys. See you soon on the trainings, guys.